Hey, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about routers. Now, for those that don't know what a router is, basically what a router is, all it is a machine that carves wood. It allows you to carve wood and you're able to control what you're carving. So with the router, you can put lines and things such as this. If you wanted to make something like this with the grooves in it, this is called beadboard or wall panel. If you wanted to make this with a router, you could. If you wanted to take a pointy edge and make it round, make it into a round edge like that, you could. Or if you wanted to get real crazy, you could create something like this, a 3D image out of wood. It could be a sign, it could be a piece of furniture, and as you can see, it's three-dimensional. It's not just a cutout. Each line is actually carved out. But this is what you can do with a router. With a router, you can make a lot of different things, and the router that I have is the Ryobi 2 horsepower router. I think I paid like $175 or $165 for it. It didn't come with a bit. All it came with is the router and the tool to take the bit out. But changing the bit is pretty easy. It got a little button in the front right here. All you do is press it, and then you take your wrench, you put it in the back of the machine, right up in here, and you just loosen it, and you're able to pretty much take the bit out easily, and it just fell right out. But as far as using it, it was pretty easy. I made this sign right here, or this image right here, Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. Yeah, we in Miami, baby. I made this. It took me like an hour to make this, or maybe 30 minutes or less. I don't even know, but it wasn't hard. All I had to do was just sketch it out on here, trace it, and I had to decide where I wanted my cuts to be. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I like about this router is that it has the ability to plunge cut. So what a plunge cut is when you put your router down on your workpiece, you don't want it to always be able to meet the workpiece. Sometimes you gotta line it up to get the right angle or to trace a line a certain way. But with this router right here, it actually goes up and down. Like these right here are like little shocks. So when you get ready to cut, you press down on the router, and then the bit goes down and meets the wood, and then it starts cutting. Oh, draw like that, you know. So let me stop talking and let me show you what I did and how it went down when I was creating this sign right here. So you guys check out this video, and after it's done, I want you to subscribe. And if you want to buy this router, you can click the link in my description in this video, and you can buy it on Amazon. You could probably get it cheaper than what I paid for it.
making dope. Man, pat you on the back and say I love you, way to go. Message. I'm back on my grind, wasting no time. When things get complicated, find a way, yeah, yeah. When things get out of hand, you gotta pray, yeah, yeah. I gotta reach my goals, get out my way, yeah, yeah. You don't wanna see me turn, don't say, yeah, yeah. I'm back on my grind. I'm back on my grind, wasting no time.
And also, when you buy this router, it doesn't come with any bits. So you're gonna have to purchase you a pack of bits, a bit set. And this bit set, I think it costed me maybe $25, $30 to purchase, but it comes with every bit you could possibly need to do either furniture or carving out stuff. If you're gonna be doing carving out, like I did with this piece right here, you're gonna need a small bit because you're gonna have to do some detail work, and when you're doing fine detail work, you need a bit that's small enough to trace the lines and everything, you know. So in the future I will have some tutorials on how to make things like this, how to draw it, how to cut it out, how to plan it out. But this one is just telling you about the router and what router I use to build it, you know. So subscribe, share, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'm out.
What a relief. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. Finally free. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. What a relief. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. Finally free. We finally threw in the towel, white flag surrender. No more leading on, no hitting the agenda. No more calling my phone, just a wasting my minutes. Talking about nothing, I'm thinking, what is this? Cause one day you happy, the next day you is pissed. I'm thinking to myself, you must be a skit. You never wanna listen to anything that I'm saying. Even if it makes sense to you, it's just nonsense. It makes sense to move on, cause two wrongs never made a right. I'm always wrong, you always right. And I am dating, you are not. You in the dark and I'm in the light. Fight after fight, every day and night. I'm a lie, you a lie, we alike. Psych. What a relief. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. Finally free. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. What a relief. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. Finally free. Free. No more aggravation, no more you to pay for. You were so ungrateful, that made me unfaithful. I know that wasn't tasteful, and it was so wasteful. I hot but a maple, sharing at the table. I keep on thinking about all the times that we were able to get along, but now we outie like a neighbor. Now we disconnected like not paying for your cable. No more holding back my feelings, I'm putting everything on the table. See you later. What a relief. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. Finally free. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. What a relief. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. Finally free. Free. No more riding shotgun, I now ride dolo. When I see a girl I like, I can now say hello. No, I'm not a womanizer, I am just a modest fellow. Let me take you out the steak and shake and get that portobello. You got that milkshake to bring the boys to the club. I am just an honest fellow, only here to show you love. My life has got much better ever since my ex broke up. Got me smiling ear to ear in the morning when I wake up. When me and you were together, you never kept it 100. You always kept it 1. One more bullet in the gun, aiming at me, trying to kill me when I'm happy. Wanna kick me, wanna slap me, wanna do me wrong, and criticize my song. So I'm grown and you gone, you don't know what's going on. You don't qualify to be my wife, can't wear no Armstrong. What a relief. That was the best breakup, and I hope that we don't never make up. Finally free.